This is the all-new Lamborghini Huracan Performante, the ultimate super sports car in the Huracan family. There's been a lot of talk about this car, not least of which about its performance capabilities. So ahead of its Australian launch, we've come to the former home of the San Marino Formula One race circuit near Imola in Italy, and we're going to put this thing to the ultimate test.
But before we jump in, I do want to show you a couple of things around this Performante. As you can see, it does look quite different to the standard car. A lot of that's got to do with that massive rear wing, but also here at the front, Lamborghini has this new system called ALA, which is this active aero system. Now, there are holes throughout here which allow the air to pass through or not to create downforce when necessary. This aids in braking and also better corner entry. Now, check out the back. Now, ignoring the fact for 1 second that the exhaust system is here instead of down there, this big, massive rear wing is where all the fun starts. Now, you may not be able to tell, but it's actually hollow. So the air comes in through here and comes out here. Now, in fact, Lamborghini has patented a system which can split the air from this side to that side. So when you're turning left or right, it can block the airflow from one side to another to create a bit of turning force. Now, the company claims it's about 50 newton meters of turning force just using the wing. So let's see what all the fuss is about.
Now I've got the car in Corsa mode, which you may be able to hear. It's quite loud, which also engages the active aero in the rear. So now even without it, this car has got 750% more downforce than the standard Huracan, or about 350 kilograms. So it is quite a lot. Lamborghini has kept the same V10 engine. However, it now has 470 kilowatts of power and 600 newton meters of torque. It'll do 0 to 100 kilometers an hour in just 2.9 seconds. And a lot of that gain comes from the gearbox, which has been retuned to push more power to the front when you're taking off. Now I'm going flat out here, and I really hope you can hear this V10 engine roaring. Now Lamborghini says it will keep its cars naturally aspirated for as long as possible, and we do love them for that, because this thing sounds fantastic. If you push it really hard, it will understeer just a little bit, but it's a lot better than the standard car. Actually, it's in an entirely different league. I am flat to the floor. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but this thing is absolutely epic. Hard on the brakes, downshift, slight left, slight right. I have got so much grip here, you have no idea. These tires are amazing, this active aero is amazing. This whole car is really well balanced. Can you listen to this engine? Now have a listen to this. This gearbox is super smooth. Oh man! Oh, you can't help but grin. The claim to fame for this car is the Nürburgring lap time. It beat the Porsche 918. Look, there's been a lot of debate about that. If you ask me, does it feel faster than a 918? I probably have to say no. But really, it doesn't matter. It's just really, really fast regardless. Before coming onto the racetrack, I did actually take this out on the road, and I've got to tell you, the ride compliance of this thing is phenomenal. It absorbs bumps much better than the standard car. I'm not really sure why, but it's really smooth and it's very comfortable. And even in these bucket seats, I can sit here and drive this thing to Coles and it will not bother me. My overall impressions of this car are that it's excellent. Really, there's not much wrong with it. I can't really pinpoint too many things. Sure, it's got a lot of options. The stereo is an option, the lift kit's an option. There's a lot of things here that should be standard. Plus, it's quite expensive. You really won't get this car with the options you want for under 600 grand. And that's a lot of money for something like this. But considering the amount of fun I'm having, I really think it's worth it.